The government of St. Kitts and Nevis has published the Emergency Powers COVID-19 Regulations 2020, number 13, which came into operation on Saturday, August 8th at 5 a.m. and expire on 4:59 a.m. on Saturday, August 29th. The curfew now in effect is 2 a.m. to 4:59, which has been reduced by 2 hours. The curfew used to be 12 midnight until 4:59 a.m. This means that the public will be allowed to move freely and businesses and enterprises will be allowed to operate from 5 a.m. for one day to 1:59 a.m. of the following day. Social distancing and physical distancing protocols will apply, and establishments are expected to make the necessary arrangements to facilitate them. The regulations now reference a first phase of reopening, and the specifics are set out in Regulation 19. Once the respective minimum standards are adhered to, in accordance with Schedule 3 and Schedule 4, Part 1, privately run early childhood education centers and hotels may apply for approval to reopen during a first phase reopening period. Also under Regulation 19, sports management teams or clubs within each sporting discipline may apply to the Ministry of Sports for permission to host spectator-less inter-team or inter-club practice matches by using the application form that is published in Part 2 of Schedule 4. Section 15, which speaks to wearing masks when in public place. A public place is defined on the first page of the new COVID-19 regulations and has been expanded. That regulation now states, notwithstanding the provisions of the Small Charges Act, a person shall wear a face mask covering their nose and mouth when in a public place once a period of emergency is declared in relation to COVID-19. A person shall not be required to wear a mask if he or she is under the age of 3 years old, if he or she suffers with a disability, cognitive impairment, dementia, asthma, chronic obstructive lung disease, or other similar health condition, or if he or she is within a private space, including a private vehicle. A regulation that speaks to penalty, now Section 22, has also been expanded. The expansions deal with the authority that a police officer has under the regulations. Under Section 22, a police officer may issue a $500 fixed penalty notice, that's a ticket, as published in Schedule 6 of the regulations, to any person who contravenes the provisions of Section 15 in relation to wearing a face mask in public places. If the person without the mask is between ages of 3 and 18 years old, the parent or guardian of the minor shall be issued with the fixed penalty notice. The Emergency Powers COVID-19 regulations can be accessed at www.sknis.kn, www.covid19.gov.kn, or the ZIZ website. A direct link is also available on the SKN Newsline website, www.sknnewsline.com. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.